I'm going to rank the Toad the Wet Sprocket albums. What a great band. This is one band that does not have a bad song. You know, every band has an up and a down. Not this band. Every song is amazing. If you like anything I say, please hit like and subscribe. Number 8, Coil from 1997. It was the 6th release, but the 5th studio record. It's a real good album. The best tracks, Whatever I Fear, Come Down, great. Other great tracks, Rings, Dam Would Break, Little Man, Big Man, just great. What a great record. It's crazy it comes in last. Coil is awesome. Number 7 is In Light Syrup from 1995. It was the 5th release. It's B-sides and rare tracks. Maybe already recorded songs, not really sure. The best tracks though, Brother is great. Good Intentions. Hobbit on the Rocks. This thing almost screams greatest hits already. But other great tracks, Little Heaven, Chicken, In Light Syrup is great. I will have nothing negative to say about this band. Toad the Wet Sprocket is just insane, awesome, sweet action. Number 6, Starting Now. 2021, it was the 8th release, but the 7th studio album. It is the current album now. It's 2023. It is the current record. And it's freaking great. The best tracks, Game Day. Game Day is incredible. The title track, Starting Now, is great. Other great tracks, Transient Whales, incredible. The Best of Me. Now, in all fairness, the Best of Me with Michael McDonald. You know Michael McDonald, the baritone deep voice from the Doobie Brothers and solo career. I don't really care for his backup vocal. The song is great. The Best of Me. It is a great song. I don't dig the Michael McDonald vocal. I'm not really sure. I know why it's there, because when you look at a legend, you want to include them if they'll come be included. But Michael McDonald hurts the song. It's a great song, not a great, what do I know? Hold On, Truth, such great songs. Starting Now is amazing. Number 5, Bread and Circus. Bread and Circus from 1989. This was the first Toad album, and it is awesome. What a time for music. I mean, we're talking about late 80s. I mean, the LA metal scene, you know, Motley Crue, Rat, Poison, we could list them forever, was fading out. We didn't really know what was to come because grunge didn't hit until 90s. In 1989, man, Bread and Circus comes out. Unfortunately, nobody really globbed onto it. I mean, I think most of us heard it later, after later releases. So, what a good album this is. The best tracks, Way Away, Scenes from a Vinyl Recliner, so good. Know Me, so awesome. Other great tracks, Unquiet, When We Recovered, One Wind Blows, One Little Girl. I mean, just great songs. This band doesn't have a bad cut. If you like anything I say, please hit like and subscribe. At number 4 is New Constellation. Now this album really hits me hard because, you know, I had kind of lost step a little bit with Toad. I mean, from the mid-90s into the 2000s. And all of a sudden, 2013, Toad comes out with New Constellation. Of course, I buy it. It's freaking great. New Constellation. Amazing. 16 years since the last album. New Constellation is incredible. The best tracks, the title track, New Constellation. California Wasted is absolutely amazing. The Moment, insane. Good. Rare Bird, are you kidding me? This song is among the greatest Toad songs ever. The Eye. The Eye might be my favorite Toad song. This is an incredibly hard band to rank because I get emotional when I think about it. Every song is good. Other great tracks on New Constellation. I'll Bet on You. Get What You Want. Is There Anyone Out There? Life is Beautiful. Enough. What a great freaking record from 2013. It's 2023 now. Number three is Pale. Now, Pale was the second album. Came out, 1990. This album was amazing. At this time in 1990, the music scene was wide open. It was wide open. I grew up in the 80s. I love my 80s bands. Name them off. I love every single one of them. I love the 80s scene. I love the Sunset Strip. I love the Rainbow. I love the Whiskey. I love the Troubadour. But times were changing. 1990, Toad puts out Pale. Pale is insane. The best tracks, Torn, so good. Come Back Down, classic. Don't Go Away, awesome. High on a River Bed, great. I Think About, great. Corporal Brown. Let's talk about Corporal Brown for a second. I did not know how great this song was. I love Toad, and I've been into Toad since I first heard Fear when I was in college with Rob Tittle. But I did not realize how big Corporal Brown was. To this day, you might walk into a Toad show, they might open up with Corporal Brown. I didn't know that. Now, I'm not saying they're going to open up with Corporal Brown, but they have oftentimes in the past opened up with Corporal Brown. I didn't know how huge this song was. Corporal Brown, not only is it huge for the fan base, but it's a freaking awesome song. And let's talk about Jam. Jam is so good. Other great tracks. Chili is so good. Liars Everywhere, so good. All right, number two. Number two is Dulcinea. 1994, it was the fourth album, Dulcinea. It was the follow-up to Fear. Fear. The album that's clearly number one. But Dulcinea, came out after Fear. You're kind of doomed. Kind of like Jim Blossom's when they put out the masterpiece, New Miserable Experience. How you going to follow that? No matter what you do, it's going to be criticized. And same with Dulcinea. But Dulcinea did very good. 1994, the fourth record. The best tracks. Fly from Heaven, incredible. Wood Burning, incredible. Something's Always Wrong, classic staple. Crowing. Listen. Windmills. Fall Down, classic. Inside. Dulcinea is just amazing. How about some other great tracks? Stupid, is incredible. Nancy, incredible. I mean, this is a band that's never written a bad song. But let's talk about number one. If you like anything I say, please hit like and subscribe. Number one, Fear, 1991. Are you kidding me? Fear is in that elite group. You know, that early 90s. I mean, of course we had Nirvana. Of course we had Pearl Jam. Of course we had Alice in Chains. Of course we had Soundgarden. But there's more going on than that. Not grunge, but the alternative scene, which was, of course, you know, The Cure was always in that mix. But how about Soul Asylum, Toad the Wet Sprocket, Lemonheads? I mean, they all mingled together, but Soul Asylum and Lemonheads were not, you know, grunge or industrial like Ministry. Ministry is freaking awesome. In 1991, Fear by, of course, Toad. Lemonheads, 1992, I believe. It's a Shame About Ray. And then, of course, after that came Soul Asylum, Grave Dancers Union. Of course, Siamese Dream, Smashing Pumpkins, Blood Sugar Sex Magic, Red Hot Chili, Nothing Shocking, Jane's Addiction. I mean, what a time to explode. And Fear is that record. Fear is not only the greatest record for Toad. Fear is maybe a top 10 record of the entire decade of the 90s. It might be a top 5 record of the 90s. Fear is an absolute masterpiece. Fear is so good. When I listen to it to this day, I get goosebumps. Fear is that good. Fear is that good. If you like anything I say, please hit like and subscribe. Peace.